Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a little different because I'm taking you behind the scenes of how I edit and film my videos. I love the behind the scenes of YouTube as much as I do the content about fashion that I create. I love filming, editing, planning the videos, and I just thought it would be fun to kind of take you behind the scenes of what goes into each of the videos that I post for you all each week. I hope this video could be helpful if you have a channel, you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you're just curious about what goes on behind the camera or behind each video. Today, I'm just specifically going to talk about my filming process, my little setup, how I plan some of my videos, and then in future film day vlogs, I would love to do other topics of interest. So today, I am actually in the middle of filming a capsule wardrobe video, which will probably be up the week before this one. And usually when I film my videos, I like to kind of have everything already laid out and planned. So I want to show you my filming little area. When I film, I rearrange my entire room. Like literally right now, I'm gonna show you like the nice little setup that I have, but then this other side right here is just chaos. I put like all the furniture that's not in the set or in the scene like over on this side towards the windows that I have, and then you just see like the set that I set up for my videos. And I call it a set, just like I just like to call it's literally just the little setup that I have. It's furniture in my room and I just rearrange it for the video. So let me show you what I've been working with this past month, and then also just how I plan my videos. Okay, so this is my little filming setup. I really like how minimalist and simple it is. It's got my pop of purple that I really like with a pillow. Honestly, you don't even see that now I'm thinking about it. And over here, I just have this cute little plant from IKEA, which adds a nice greenery to the minimal vibes that I'm going for. The rug is from Amazon, and I decided to get that rug because sometimes the carpet is looking atrocious. So I like to just have something nice and clean and minimal for the look. And then over here I just have this cute little setup with some of my favorite magazines, and this is one of my favorite books. It was like one of the first fashion related books that I read that really got me hooked on the idea of like fashion and creating a wardrobe. And then that's pretty much it for the little setup. I like having something consistent for each video, and that's what I've been working with for this past month. Okay, so now I'm sitting in my little filming spot, and I thought I'd share with you the equipment that I use to film my videos. Starting off with the camera that I use, it's the Canon Rebel SL2. I love this camera for the size. So this is the SL1 before I upgraded to the other one that I'm using right now to film. As you can see, I really like the size of this because my tiny hands are able to actually manage it, and it's also really good for traveling as well. The camera that I have now has a viewfinder, so the screen would like flip out, which makes it easy for me to see what's going on, especially when I'm filming by myself. It has a little mount for the microphone as well, and it also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth capabilities, so I'm able to transfer my pictures and videos straight to my phone if I wanted to, and use it as a like little remote control or timer. Now, in terms of this camera, this is a really good beginner DSLR camera, not only for the size, but just for the price point as well. The lens that I use is the Sigma 18-35mm lens, and I absolutely love it. It was a gift from my dad, and it has a really low aperture. So that means that the aperture refers to the amount of light that a lens lets into the lens. The camera lets into the lens. And what's good about a low aperture is it really works good for low lit settings. And that just means the gloomy winter days when we don't have that much sun here, it was always a struggle because I would have these big like studio lights that I used, and nothing was wrong with them, but because I'm filming in my room, I don't have that much space, and I would have to take them down and put them up every time I filmed. So with the lower aperture on this Sigma lens, I'm able to film even on a day that's cloudy or rainy or just not the best in terms of sunlight. I will say though that when I do film, I literally check the weather to see which day is going to be a sunny day. Like today's an actually really pretty winter day, So I was able to film and just make use of my natural light. And natural light is honestly the best tip that I have when it comes to quality photos and videos, is to make the best of your natural light. I have these nice 2 windows right here in my room. I have no curtains up, and I just have the light like coming through, and it really helps improve the quality. But the aperture of the lens helps as well on those days when the sun is just not cooperating with me. Now, in terms of other lenses, I do recommend as a starter the kit lens. Speaking of lenses, this is my little lens collection that I have. I collect them. I just have a few of them, and I really love having different camera lenses for different situations. For example, my Sigma lens that I am using right now, I use specifically for filming. And then the kit lens I used to use for filming. I think that the kit lens honestly is really good that came with the SL2. And personally, I think that the kit lens gets better over time as well. So I think right now they have the Rebel SL3 out, so probably the kit lens with that one is even better than the one this one that I have. Of course, it doesn't have a low aperture, but I thought that the quality was pretty nice. And then another lens that I like to use, especially for videos where I'm traveling, or if you want to use your DSLR for vlogging, this is the Canon 24 milliliter, and I really like this particular one because, as you can see, it's like really compact, and it also, I'm gonna use all the wrong terminology, but like, so the focal point is very comparable to the human eye, meaning, you know how like when you take a picture with a camera, it doesn't look the same perception or depth as what you see with your eyes. This is actually pretty close. So when I am taking a picture and I'm traveling, this is great because what I see with my own eyes is what the camera sees as well, or at least pretty similar. So I really like this one in particular, and obviously for the size. And then some other equipment that I use to film is first a just portable hard drive here. And this is good to have because you never want like all those videos just sitting there on your computer, because it's gonna slow down the performance. So I just put all my videos on here, and they're also nice and saved on here as well. And then I also have this little card reader that hooks into the iPhones, which is great. So if you edit with your phone, or if you are on the go, like I like to use this for traveling as well, I can easily just pop my SD card in here and then put all my pictures onto my phone. And I also use this when I'm editing reels, because usually I use my phone to edit reels. So this is what I use. And then I have this remote control. It's just like a Canon remote control for the camera, and I like to use this because I take my pictures by myself. So when I take the thumbnail pictures, I just can snap a photo easily, look at the viewfinder, and everything's good to go. And originally, because the camera has Wi-Fi capabilities, I was using my phone as a like remote shutter, but I like this better just because it's not as big and it's easier to like hide or like slip into a purse than using my phone. So either or, but this was a nice buy actually. When I'm planning my videos, there's 2 things that I keep into consideration. A, what you all want to see, because I'm creating content for my audience, and also what I feel like I would have wanted to see as well, or what I think would be helpful. That's honestly how the modest fashion videos started. I just felt like there wasn't a lot of inspiration for that specifically on YouTube, so I decided to create some videos on my own, and then I found this community of you all who really love those videos, and that was awesome. So those are just 2 things that I think of whenever I am putting videos together and ideas, and I like to write them all down. So this is my YouTube notebook for this year, and what I like about this notebook is, first off, it has like all this blank space, so I'm able to just like jot down all my ideas. And then also another thing that I like about it is actually the weekly planner that it has. So the weekly planner has like a checklist for each day. So usually when I film a video, it takes me multiple days to get everything done. So one day I'm filming, like today, the next day I'll edit, and then the day after that I might get ready for marketing, whether that's sending out an email to my email subscribers. Yes, I do have an email list. Or just posting something on Instagram. Like, I like to plan that out, and I like to use this to do so. And then also when I plan my videos, I like to have an outline. Someone asked like, how do I avoid filler words like and honestly, lots of takes in also having an outline, because an outline just makes it easier for me to stay on track, to not ramble, not waste time, and just make sure I hit all the points that I want to. Like today, if I can find it, I honestly didn't even use the outline for today's video, but before, when I was like planning this video, this was the outline that I had for today. So I just kind of just jotted down some things that I wanted to make sure I talked about in the video. And speaking of the outline, one of the questions that was asked a few times from you all was what motivated me to start my YouTube channel. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I love the behind the scenes of YouTube. I love the business behind YouTube, to be honest with you. I always said to myself that if I wasn't going to do YouTube as like an actual content creator, I would love to be someone's manager or editor and just handle the behind the scenes for them. So I already had that passion when it comes to that. And then of course, when it comes to fashion, I've always loved the idea of making the most of what you have and working with less, which is kind of the theme of my channel, is to make the most of a small wardrobe. And then again, the modest D channel or modest fashion videos was also something that was just dear to my heart and just something that I valued, especially when it came to my personal style. So two things that I was very passionate for that I kind of just combined together for my YouTube channel, and that not only motivated me to start it, but also keeps me motivated to keep going because I like what I'm doing, and also because I know there's a lot of people who find my videos helpful and inspiring. So let's go over to another corner of my room and we are going to just talk about how I usually like to plan out my videos. Okay, so I'm filming my capsule wardrobe video, and usually when I plan my videos, I have my outline, I have just an idea of what I'm gonna do, and I also like to, if it's like an outfit video, plan out my outfits, and anything else that I need, I like to lay out on my clothing rack. So today's a capsule wardrobe video, and I've just got some of the items that I will be sharing. And in fact, for the video, I have to try on this little blazer, and I think I'm gonna put it on now, to be honest with you. I feel like I'll do the rest of the video in the blazer because it looks like really smart. But now that everything's laid out and I have everything set up, we can actually get on to the filming part, which is really fun. So I totally forgot that I actually had to film a reel today, so I'm gonna do that now that I'm done with the filming portion, and I kind of want to keep this blazer on, honestly, for the rest of the video. But this is my little outfit that I have for my reel. It's just gonna be like a winter outfit reel on Instagram. My goal this month is to try to film reels and have them posted like every week, have a new reel for you all. They're really fun to do. I prefer video content over like photo content, and I just want to post more exclusive content for you on Instagram for those of you who follow me there, because it's a really nice platform. It's a little bit more personal, I feel like. I can't DM anybody on YouTube, so I like that I'm able to do that on Instagram. So let me go ahead, film this reel, and then I'll move you over to my desk so we can do some editing together. So now it is time for some editing. This is personally my favorite part, and I edit the day after or a few days after I film. Filming usually takes a couple hours, and then I'll edit like the next day. But today I actually have to post this video tomorrow, so not this video, but the capsule wardrobe video. So I'm gonna edit it this evening. And I had just two questions about editing. The editing software that I use is Adobe Premiere Pro. I really love this editing software, and I have the whole Adobe suite, so I use Photoshop and a lot of the other apps because I'm a web developer. But if you want to kind of start off with a more beginner-friendly option, you can use Adobe Premiere Rush. So Adobe Premiere Rush is actually an app on your phone that you can use, and I personally really like that. I used it a lot at my previous job, and what I liked about it was it's free. It's also on the phone, so I use Adobe Rush. You can also use it I used to edit a lot of reels with it, so I would use it for that. And then also what's nice about Adobe Rush is that it's a good introductory level, so when you are ready to graduate into using Premiere Pro, you kind of already are very familiar with the setup, with just how things look. And I personally like it because I used Premiere Pro before, and then kind of using Rush for that particular time I didn't feel like I had to learn something new or I didn't know where anything was. It was a very familiar feeling. So great to maybe start off with Rush if you use your phone or a tablet to edit. And then also if you just want something beginner friendly. And of course you can do a subscription plan with them. And I think that you just unlock some more features, but I think that the free version is just fine. And like I said, it's a really good starting place when you're editing your videos. Another question that I got was the music that I use to edit my videos, and I actually use an app called Thematic. I'm probably saying that wrong. It's gonna be on the screen, but that's pretty much where I get all of my music from. What I really like about that particularly is that you can filter by mood, by just like genre. You can also save all the music that you use in all your videos, which saves me a lot of time, because I remember before I would take like 45 minutes just going through on YouTube trying to find royalty free music, you know, that wouldn't be copyrighted. And it would be so hard because I would be done with the video, filming and editing it, but then I would spend all that extra time trying to find music. So Thematic, I can spend like 45 minutes picking out songs, and then all the songs are just there in my saved library, and I can choose from them whenever I want. If there's a song that I really liked in another video, which is honestly what I like to do, again with that like consistency, sometimes I just like to use a lot of the same songs again and again. It's easy for me to grab them and also give them the correct credit in the description bar. So anytime I have music, I always have it linked in the description bar for you all. Okay, so I'm gonna finish editing the video for tomorrow, and I just want to thank you so much for staying all the way to the end and joining me on this little behind the scenes video. Let me know if you'd like to see more film day vlogs, and I just wanted to do something different. This is really fun for me, and I think I said this 3 times already, but I love the behind the scenes of YouTube. This is my favorite part, the filming and the editing, and I can definitely do more of these where I go more in depth. This was a very like quick just overview of how I film, but I can do a video where we talk more about collaborations and sponsorships and the business of YouTube. I can also do a video where I give you a tutorial of how to use Adobe or Adobe Rush to edit your videos. Let me know which topic I should do next for a film day vlog, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!